Hello, everybody. Welcome to FCS Fin Spex. I'm your host, Brandon. We have
Max Beach.
and we got to try these two fins.
The Haydenshapes Performance Core Carbon and the Reactor Performance Core Carbon fins.
Stiff, strong, resin, cloth, and carbon, I think. So the template differences on these is quite different. The front side fins of the Reactors are way wider of a fin overall, but they're definitely a little more upright, almost like a twin fin in the Reactor with that smaller trailer. And then these Haydenshapes, they're all the same size fin on all three fins, and just your balanced thruster.
I'm 6 foot, 155 pounds. I rode Synthetic 84 from Timmy Patterson. This thing is 5'7", 19 times 2.34, and it's 27.9 liters. It is super buoyant because it's an epoxy, and it's kind of my go-to for home pretty much every day, especially when the waves are small.
So I am 160 pounds, 5'11", and I was riding ragssurfboards, just performance shortboard with a squash tail. And my board is 5'10", 19 and a half, 2 3/8, 29 liters. One of your Sankelmany shortboard squash tail, our waves are kind of soft, and it works so well around town. I usually ride the large carver from FCSII, really balanced in a full fin, full-bodied Cabernet. I feel like it's a strong fin, and I could surf strong, and so, you want your
You can push, and the fin matches the power all the time.
It reaches deep, and you're always can count on being clicked in to the ocean, and never I'm skipping out, I'm shortcutting this.
Yeah.
I want my turns to feel full and powerful.
Yeah.
I don't want to fake it and to get a fake feeling.
That's exactly why I like the Mick Fanning fins so much. I feel like they're suitable for every kind of condition because I've rode them in half-a-foot waves, and I've rode them at 10-foot pipe, and they work either way.
Okay, so Max, are you ready to go through our video analysis?
Yo soy listo.
I'm a little nervioso. Take you through our session and kind of try and break down as best we can kind of what they felt like and how they, the benefits and maybe the negatives if we find any. So, cool. Let's get it. All right. We are going to go into the Reactors. Here we are. Max Beach taking off. Snap. Huge snap. Second one. Blitz. We're in the money round. Boom. Third turn. Finals.
Bog.
Setup snap for this, though. Finish. That was great.
That was a fun low.
That's my Brent Simpson commentary, right?
/
Brent Simmons. Shout out to the boys. Here we go. Max on another one. Drawing really good lines on that Timmy and the fin.
Roundhouse.
The fins look good on the release. You having fun out there?
Yeah, that one felt good, but I should have done the Brandon grab on that one.
Should have. You could have. You could always do the Brandon grab anytime you want. Nice finish at another air verse. The waves got kind of small, too. You're doing good for that gravel. The Reactors are so good for graveling, huh? Makes you feel like super.
They're my
Christian
favorite
Fletcher air.
Thanks, Brandon.
I can't say it enough. Max has been ripping lately on a good one for sure. It's fun to watch. Dolphins.
This was a spiritual
Dolphins
moment.
came out. Yeah, look at you. You and the
was
Dolphins.
so stoked on this.
We had our own point break to ourselves. It's fun.
I swear, dolphins are love humans, and they love human
another
interaction.
air. Dude, you are looking spicy.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, you feeling good?
I was psyched on this session. I had a little good mojo, and there was no one out, which always is a bonus.
Here's a little bigger wave. Ooh.
I just feel like these fins are so drivey, with release though too.
Yeah.
And I think that has to do with how the template is back fin being smaller. That's what gives it the release, but the side fins are where the drive comes from.
Yeah, looks like you're having fun.
Brandon up and riding. Off the bottom, off the top, straight into the lip. Nice swooping carve with the Corey Lopez slide out. Those are so rad.
Yeah, thanks, Max.
This is where I was blown away. This end section, what?
Yeah, that was the
little
fins all
grab.
day. Kind of attributing that they just release easy.
You look psyched on that thing.
I was happy about that. I was like, oh, these fins
I
are
was
spicy.
psyching, like first wave to come out and just straight into the session do that. Whoa.
Yeah, Dino.
Nice
Dino gave me-
projection down the line. Another kick out. Dude, I love that grab. I'm psyching on that grab.
Yeah, what is it? Slob.
It's like a slob, yeah. Oh, later. Oh, Brandon launching a huge air. What?
Oh, I haven't pulled one of those in a while, so.
38, more like 28, bro. Split peak with Uncle.
Staying up with the kids.
Woof. Huge layback. Straight into a lipper. Off the bottom. Ooh.
Reactor fins.
Grabs again.
Release.
I like these little fades you're doing
It's
into
fun
the
out there.
wave. Getting his speed up. Nice snap.
Yeah, staying engaged.
Other one kicks the tail out. This board looks really good. Like you're just flowing rail to rail.
It's got
Little
like a
cheater
light nose
5 for
rocker.
good measure.
Yeah, gotta have fun always.
That's it for the reactors.
Oh, reactors went well.
Jump into the. Here come the Haydens.
Haydenshapes up aboard. Max going.
My first
already.
wave on the
Are you
Haydens.
always in priority? Where's my wave?
Oh, sorry, almost over your head.
Sick. That was rad. A little drift on the lip catcher. That was rad. Oh, you're way deep on this. Let's see. See these Hayden fins? I'll get you around the section. Boom. Into an air verse. That was incredible. I like that. It's just
Those fins
went-
have some good pop.
You went for the
and
gusto on that thing. Just poof.
And the epoxy synthetic
Backside.
84.
Boom. Nice turn, Max. Blitzed. Dolphin. Kick out.
That one actually kind of readjusted my back a little bit.
Yeah,
That
you gotta
kinda
be
helped.
careful. You won't be doing that for too many more years. Boom. Another Christian Fletcher air. That was bigger. Bigger wave. Nice carve and held the line with
I was
those-
stoked because usually whenever I land airs, my feet are like all over the place, and that one
Yeah.
kind of just landed like solid. And
You went straight into
the
a
next one.
beautiful carve on the Haydenshapes here. Like it held and just did that shortboard
Oh,
thruster.
seal.
Seals, dolphins, Max, all the wildlife running free. Here we go. Bash. Another bash. So you see how you didn't over-release on that one, where you may have not over-release, but release more with the reactors?
Yeah,
That would be your Hayden just balanced traditional thruster. playing
yeah.
Right here.
I feel like the Haydens are a little easier to control.
But that one, the wave lets you really release on that, so it still has a great release to it. I think that's shorter than the Carver playing in it. It still lets you kick up a release. Kind of
100%.
fun. That looked awesome.
Brandon, woo!
Up in the lip.
You look really explosive on both fins.
Thanks. Yeah. I mean, lowers is so rippable too. It's fun to be able to kind of hit the lip so easy out there.
These fins to me are looking like a little bit slower,
Get a little track here.
but you're still tearing the crap out of these little waves. Oh,
I feel like they were in the water the whole time as the
your technique is so good.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, backside
Got it.
attack. Bottom turn straight up, 12 o'clock.
Watch out for the groms.
Run a couple groms over. Michael Osnes, backside swoop, straight into the lip again. That was sick.
Thanks. I think I was riding a fish the day
What a
before.
glory session we
I
were
know,
on
look
this
at the
day.
lighting.
Ryan was nailing the cliff. Oh, that was straight
Surf
up.
trip worthy.
Ooh.
We're lucky to get these off days at lowers. I mean, they're very few and far between.
Wow, dude, those are beautiful.
Oh, thanks. We've kind of had a good little
Hoop
insight
kick
for
out.
me.
Yeah, no, that was a. I love the way your timing is. To, like you, instead of some people slide.
Hold release.
Yeah, but you go on your front foot and then pivot, and then the wave starts coming, and then you time it so that right when you come out of the turn, you sink back on your back foot, and then come right out of the wave, flying back into the next section.
Thanks, Max. Yeah, trial and error.
Alley oop, what?
Oh,
That was sick.
thanks.
That was about as good of surfing as you could have done on those small little waves.
Old guy tricks.
Yeah, Brandon.
Nice job. You're killing it out there. It's
Thank
great
you.
to see
You too.
see you ripping.
It's always fun surfing.
Fun. We
with
kind of
you.
leveled each other up out there, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
So the reactors and the Haydens are two completely different fins with the same construction.
The reactor fins are really upright, real straight, down the line, maximum speed, maximum drive.
These side fins are pretty girthy.
Heck of a lot thicker. This fin has the special back fin It is smaller. You can see the difference there, and it even has a little bit of a different rake to it. All 3 of the Haydenshapes fins are the same size. The base is a little bit more pulled in. These are a little bit more carver, all around fin.
So the Haydenshapes versus the reactors in like kind of the construction, it seems like.
The flex from these reactors come from this part that you can see through, and this is like the strong, stiff base of it.
The performance core carbon.
That's where it's holding, driving, and then this is where you get the spring-loaded pivot and release.
Which is cool because that's like what you're slicing off of, finishing your turns off the fillet of the finishing, and that flex is going to allow you to kind of like get a little more radical, you know. The Haydenshape being like overall stiffer and just like the general fin and very consistently stiff through the whole fin. I felt like it gave you a lot of confidence in the control punch through the water. What you're feeling from it, as soon as you laid your turn, you're going to have that sensation through the whole turn until you push more. It was all about, you're going to have a consistent throughout your pressure of your turn. So the reactors will lend themselves to kind of a more like in the pocket, like jamming it way quickly up into the pocket, really responsive surfing. Off the bottom, jam in the top, blow through the tail, come down, do it again for days. They're just like, they want to like release and have all this crazy fun. Whereas if the waves are kind of a little more push and a little more size, a little more punch to them, a little more power, I would maybe opt for the Haydenshapes. Just to stay
100%.
consistent and stay controlled and grip and holding through your turns, pushing steadily through the whole thing, kind of a consistent style of surfing, and slightly more down the line, maybe a little less explosive.
They're great fins in their respective rights, and they're both so different too.
Yep. We've come a long way in this Fin Specs, guys. All right, so ranking the fins from most stiff to least stiff, I'd have to start with the large carvers as being the most stiff, and then the DHDs, then the JSs, then the Julian Wilsons, then the Haydenshapes, and finishing off with the reactors as being the least stiff and the most loose and pivoty. That's my ranking.
I've also rode all these fins, and I wouldn't change a thing with the way that Brandon just ranked those from stiffest to loosest. Come on down to UsedSurf and check out the $5 fin demo, or you could do 5 weeks, 5 set of fins, and the $5 that you'd use would go toward a pair of fins that you want to buy if you want to select a pair.
Incredible.
If you don't know what
it
fin you want for your board, there's not a better place to come and try some fins.
If you don't live in the area, on our website we have a 30-day buy, try, decide program. So you can buy a pair of fins and try them for 30 days, and if you don't like them, you can return them as long as they're not chipped or smoked.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out the UsedSurf channel. UsedSurf has incredible selection where we have over 700 boards.
Kidding me?
That's incredible.
It looks like it. There's boards everywhere.
700? 1 week there's 600, 1 week there's 800. They're just flying out the door. There's new ones coming in every day. This place is so active. It's crazy.
Yeah, come down to UsedSurf, get some fins. I'm Brandon Ragenovich. This is Fin Spex with Max Beach.
Phew.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.
See you guys. God bless.
The tides will run, it's time